Hello CHMK, this is Zommy here for the second GP of the 1v1 KO that I started on my main channel, Flagon Productions 569, and if you haven't seen it there, go and watch it, and a sub would always be nice, hint hint hint. But going into the race, it's BC3, and this time I'm using DK, and obviously, because there was one player who went out, I can't remember who it was, but now there are only 9 players, but everyone is trying the shortcut, so I go directly from 9th to 5th. On BC3, basically, the lap 1, it's so clustered where the shortcut is, but then, because some people do it and some people don't, it gets far less clustered. Speaking of clustered, D'Artagnan has a Mega, KP has triple reds. Not good for me. Well, it's on a narrow stretch. Then now I'm in 5th, okay, and George is in front of me, but I pulled triple shrooms, so I'm going to take the shortcut, and I do it pretty quickly. I'm not that good at doing it quickly, but I manage it in good time, and then KZ comes out with, I have no idea what that was, green shell, red shell, probably a green, which he sniped me with, because I didn't see a warning for it. But as karma, I just read him afterwards, mwahaha. And then I just dodge a red with the wall, and dodge another red with another wall. The shock comes, and I don't think anyone dodged, but then a blue comes, and I try to slow down so that I can get D'Artagnan with it. I don't think I do, but he fails anyway. But because of the blue, 4 people pass me, and OMG, I hate low jumps. Now I'm in last, but I pull a shock, and which I just use randomly. I hopefully target shocked some people while doing the shortcut. I sort of chain it with a bill, and I bill up into 2nd, and then, oh my god, WTF barbecue, what happened there? I have no idea. KP gets blued, D'Artagnan just fails, Roscoe shrooms up, and then I get 2nd. Right, everyone DC'd. Now we're starting again, so that'll explain why the points aren't added up. But Sherby, oh my god, doomsday is upon us. Sherbetland is here. Takes forever to load, okay. 2, 1, cluster. You can notice that I like the word cluster, but I pull triple shrooms, and 2 people just fail. I barely dodged that red. I use one of the shrooms just to catch up, and I end up shrooming up into 1st, and I tried to wheelie bump KP, but he lags out of it. So now I have a shroom in 1st, and I'm really bad at Sherby, but I'm hoping that I can get a breakaway. But then D'Artagnan, just as I say it, ironically, D'Artagnan comes goldening up, and the shock comes, which is kind of good, because it's kind of good, I mean, that he came shrooming up, because now since I don't have the shroom, I can't dodge any blues, and after you get blued, if you're not good at the track, it's really hard to catch up. What the heck did I do there? I have no idea. I tried to go in between the penguins, which obviously did not work. But I pull a golden in 7th, and then Jacob just rams me randomly, and I'm holding this golden, and I'm saving it to do the golden strat, hoping that the shock won't come, or a pow, and then DV George just hits a penguin like the goat that he is. I used it kind of early, but I end up, I believe, yep, I end up getting a pretty good chain, and the blue's coming, and it's been quite long since the shock, so I'm hoping that someone will get shock again and dodge me. But no, much to my dismay, they don't. Hitting the wall is awful on this track. You just bounce off and completely get owned. I pull a shroom in 3rd, then I shroom over the gap, and yet somehow the red gets to me. I still get... totally forgotten what I got. 5th? 6th? 5th, okay. So I got 2nd and 5th, which means I'm rather safe. The next race is Toad's Factory, okay. And starting out in 5th isn't the best, and especially not if I get bumped right off the bat. I decide not to stay back for a box. I just get one on the reverse conveyor, and I get triple shrooms, so I just chain them here, and I end up getting a star, which at the moment I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm just going to chain it, not really expecting a BAM shock dodge, but I get one. I just hoped I would get a better item. I don't really. I get triple reds, but hey ho. Triple reds in 1st with a breakaway. No problem there. Getting epic luck wheelies even though I'm using Weechuck. No problem there. And really there's not much to say anymore, cause Ninja Conveyor's trying to fool me. Well, for the most part, I just front run this, and the POW comes. Ironically, I use the triple reds, and I hope, since they'll get POW'd out of me, I'll drop them in some good back spam spots. Some people will hit it, but I end up dodging them in the air. I barely avoid falling off there. I almost went too far to the left. But then, blue comes, red comes, another red comes, I'm in 6th. I pull triple shrooms. They don't really help. Get a box in 5th. Blooper. Lol, really. Bomb. Lol, really. That's where texture's gone bad. I obviously couldn't see them, the bomb, because of the textures. So, because of all that, I end up getting 6th instead of 1st, as I was most of the race. Unamused. So the last race is RMC, or GCN Mario Circuit. End up trying to draft KP, but I fail, and he takes my box, then he gets backspammed, then I get redded. Oh, and D'Artagnan, he DC'd halfway through Toad's Factory, and he never came back. So he was pretty much DQ'd, or rather disqualified, because he wasn't going to come back. So I have a bill, and I tried to predict the shock, but it turns out they didn't have it. But the bill does get me up to second. I don't know why I'm taking such wide lines there. I'm just paranoid of the chain chomp there. I pull a box in second, and KP shrooms past me, and oh my god, all this. Okay, I'll try to remember it. I have to commentate this so I remember. I get triple bananas. I try to snipe KP. I get back spam, then I get redded, and oh my god, I think that's it. Okay. And now I'm in 7th, and I don't get the grass hop. I'm not a grasshopper. I get a box in 7th, and I hope that Henry behind me will get shock and spam it. So I spam what I get, which ends up being a star, but he didn't use the shock. DV George has a TC, so I end up just trolling him and using a Mega. I'm not even sure whether it hit him, but I failed the double trick, but I end up getting 3rd, and KP ended up getting 45 in these last 3 races. So he was... I remember he... afterwards, since everyone got DC'd, he just kept on playing so that he would get first and 60. Desperate much. Thank you for watching. I will upload the 3rd GP on my main channel again. Goodbye.